Everyone's doing it, right? They're using famous movie clips and they're putting them in their YouTube videos or Instagram videos, and they're not getting permission. They're not giving the studios credit for use of those movie clips. Well, have you ever wondered how to do it the right way?
No, not really, no.
Hey man, it's fair use, right? No, but seriously, you really should think about getting permission when you want to use famous movie clips in your YouTube or Instagram videos. If you don't, you risk violating copyright law and you could end up in jail. So, for the 5 tips on getting permission to use famous movie clips in your YouTube or Instagram videos, come with me into the heart of the matter. Hey everybody, I'm attorney Ian Corzine, and on the Heart of the Matter channel, we're on a mission. We're on a mission to make the law understandable for you. If you want more Heart of the Matter videos, well then like this video and subscribe. That way you'll be notified every Wednesday when a new Heart of the Matter video comes out. So, how do you legally use famous movie clips in your Instagram videos or your YouTube videos? Well, I'm gonna give you my 5 tips on properly getting permission to use these famous movie clips in your videos. But before we get to that, it's really important to understand the reason behind why you need permission. And for that, we turn to copyright law. Copyright law protects all creative content in the world, and this is especially true with respect to famous movies that you may want to use in your video clips. Movies, or as defined by 17 U.S.C. 101, motion pictures, are audiovisual works of related images. These are usually registered with a country's copyright office and are particularly protected against infringement. There are 2 exceptions to infringement. The first is permission, and the second is fair use. Determining whether or not fair use applies in a given situation is pretty complicated. So if you don't want to risk a court ruling against you, perhaps a fine against you, or jail time, then you need to get permission to use famous movies in your videos. Okay, well then how do you do it? Let's get to the 5 steps. Step number 1, hire a permission specialist. Before you start doing some hard work on your own to get a licensing agreement in place for a movie clip, you might want to think about hiring someone else to do that work for you. There are a lot of different permission specialists out there, but who I like to use is greenlightrights.com. They are a company that specializes in doing all that grunt work that's necessary to secure a license to be able to use a famous movie clip in your YouTube or Instagram video. What I really like about greenlightrights.com is that they have pre-existing relationships with the movie studios. So, for a reasonable price and in a short amount of time, they can deliver the rights to use a famous movie clip for your YouTube or Instagram videos. And so the record is clear, I don't have any deal with greenlightrights.com, I just think they're a great company. Step number 2, DIY it. That means find the copyright holder on your own. In another video, I wanted to use that Jaws, the movie Jaws famous clip, "You're gonna need a bigger boat." I wanted to use that, so I just Googled Jaws movie distributor, and it came up with Universal Pictures. Step number 3, submit a written request to use the movie clip to the copyright holder. So once you've identified the copyright holder for the movie clip that you want to use in your YouTube or Instagram video, then you need to submit a written request to that copyright holder. As far as the actual type or form of written request, each movie studio is different. For Paramount, you actually send an email to clipslicensing@paramount.com, and they will respond to you about whether or not you may have permission to use that movie clip in your video. For Universal, you actually have to register on their website, which is universalclips.com. You answer a bunch of questions about you personally and also about the clip that you want to use. You identify the movie that the clip comes from, the time code, how you're going to use the clip, and then they will send you an email or some other response about whether or not you can use that clip. Step number 4, you wait. You know, unfortunately, this game of using movie clips in your YouTube videos, it takes a while usually. Sometimes between 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes 8 weeks. But the bottom line is you gotta plan, because you gotta submit that request to use the movie clip well in advance of when you wanna use it. If you don't, you risk violating copyright law. Also, you really wanna submit for multiple clips that serve the same purpose in your YouTube video. So if you had a particular scene in your YouTube video that referenced speed, you might want to submit for the Top Gun Need for Speed clip, as well as, let's say, the Spaceballs Ludicrous Speed clip, so that maybe if one of them gets denied, you'll be able to use the other one and you won't mess up your content calendar, and you won't have a situation where you don't have that clip that you need for your YouTube or Instagram video. Bad news, requests for use of movie clips are routinely denied. So it's really important that you do a lot of planning and you submit for the use of your clips well in advance of when you need to use them. Step number 5, enter into a written licensing agreement. If you do get permission from Paramount or Universal or one of the other movie studios to use one of their clips in your YouTube or Instagram videos, then you're gonna wanna enter into a licensing agreement, which looks like this. Yuck, I know. If you have an attorney or a friend who's an attorney, you should ask that person to go through the licensing agreement with you. And that way you'll understand the terms and conditions. You don't want to be in a situation where you violate the agreement and in turn violate copyright law and then suffer the consequences. You'll be in a heap of trouble that you don't want. So now you have my 5 tips on properly getting permission for using famous movie clips in your YouTube or Instagram videos. Have you ever tried to get permission? Do you have any comments or questions about getting permission to use these movie clips in your videos? If you do, put them in the comment section below. I want to hear about them. I want to answer your questions and help. I have experience in this and I want to give it to you for the benefit of your journey in making these YouTube or Instagram videos. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll be notified every Wednesday when a new Heart of the Matter video comes out. And don't forget to join the Heart of the Matter Facebook group. It's a great forum where we talk about the legal questions that we talk about in our YouTube videos. We get in deep on those questions and I answer your questions and comments there. It's a great forum. All right, enough for today. I'll see you next time.